Few people are aware of the true pain in Rosie O'Donnell's family, despite her fame as a comedian and talk show host. To find out every heartbreaking detail about her daughter's story, stay tuned to the very end. Today's film tells the unseen story behind the headlines, from happy adoptions to a loss that almost crushed her. Are you prepared to hear how a mother's tears replaced her laughter? Let's get started. Years ago, Rosie welcomed her adopted daughter, Chelsea, calling the day pure magic. During holiday concerts, she frequently posted pictures of Chelsea's first birthday, first steps, and bashful smiles. At a moment when Rosie's own world felt unsteady, that young child restored her sense of humor. Up until the day everything changed, fans applauded each update. Rosie was frozen in place when she got a call one winter morning. Chelsea, who was only 3 years old, had contracted an uncommon infection. A battle for her tiny life ensued from what began as a fever. Rosie flew directly to the hospital after canceling her appearances. The family home was transformed into a hospital ward overnight, and instead of laughter, the hallways echoed with beeping monitors. No parent ever expects a nightmare like that. Rosie battled heartbreaking terror and her public job for 2 exhausting weeks. She hurried back to Chelsea's bedside in between takes on set, clutching her hand during each test. Outside, fans saw a happy actress, but they were unaware that Rosie was praying for her daughter's survival behind the scenes. In stark contrast to her joy on broadcast, it was a private torment. Chelsea was saved by doctors, but the infection spread too fast. Rosie clasped Chelsea's little hand in a quiet room late one night and whispered all the love she had ever experienced. Then the unimaginable occurred. Chelsea escaped. Rosie's world was destroyed by the catastrophe. As she dealt with a pain too intense for a joke, the stage lights and camera teams seemed to be miles away. "Our sweet Chelsea is gone," was the succinct statement that informed the public of the loss. Heartbreaking remarks were left by fans who recalled watching her on TV and applauding with her. However, nothing was able to occupy the void left by Chelsea. For the first time in years, Rosie stepped back from the limelight, leaving her talk show stage hauntingly quiet. The healing process was gradual. In her backyard, Rosie planted sunflowers, which are Chelsea's favorite flower, and set a little plaque in the middle of the garden. Every blade of yellow served as a reminder that grief can nonetheless give rise to beauty and vitality. In order to transform mourning into a communal act of love and remembrance, Rosie asked close friends to assist with garden maintenance. Years later, in an effort to console other bereaved parents, Rosie freely shares Chelsea's story. She finances free family support programs at hospitals and volunteers with organizations that raise awareness of childhood infections. Her voice falters a little in each speech, but she never falters in her resolve to leave Chelsea with a legacy of optimism rather than heartache. Rosie continues to carry that grief with calm dignity to this day. On stage, she laughs once more, but she always takes a moment to remember Chelsea. Her tears, according to her admirers, are just as potent as her quips, serving as a reminder that true strength comes from confronting misfortune head-on. Rosie's story demonstrates that love perseveres, even when the greatest happiness in life transforms into the most agonizing suffering. We appreciate you watching this challenging story through to the end. If Rosie's resilience in the face of tragedy inspired you, please hit the like button and leave a supportive remark in the comments section. Remember to hit the bell and subscribe so you don't miss another inspirational tale of bravery and compassion. I'll see you later, and remember to treasure your loved ones every day.